Hey guys, welcome back, I'm Jay. In this episode, we're going to look at Amazon Machine Image and EBS volumes. An EC2 instance is a virtual server with virtual CPU, memory and storage in the cloud. When you launch an instance, you need to provide the following configurations. You need to choose an Amazon Machine Image or AMI, which contains the information of your EC2 instance, such as operating system and software configuration. You need to select the appropriate instance type with the required compute resources, such as vCPU and memory. You need to attach the storage to your instance, such as the root volume for your AMI, and additional volumes to store data. Amazon Machine Image or AMI provides information required to launch an instance, including operating system of a virtual server, such as Linux or Windows, software configuration, and any specific applications that are going to be deployed on the VM. You can launch multiple EC2 instances from the same AMI. All instances created from the same AMI have the same configuration. Sometimes you may want to use AMI to keep the consistency across your instances. Amazon has published a number of AMIs for AWS customers. These are public AMIs and free to use. You can buy AMIs in the AWS marketplace. Many developers and third-party software vendors publish AMIs with special software and sell them in the AWS marketplace. You can also launch instances from AMIs directly shared by other AWS accounts. You may also launch instances from your private AMIs created in your AWS account. You can create your own custom AMIs in order to quickly and easily start new instances that have everything you need. For example, you have an AMI containing information about a web server and web application. After you launch instances with this AMI, the application is up and running. Custom AMI is an important ingredient in Amazon EC2 autoscaling. Some companies also create golden AMIs for fast restoration and disaster recovery situations. AMIs are either backed by Amazon EBS or Instance Store. When you launch an instance, the root device volume contains the image used to boot the instance. An AMI is backed by EBS means that the root device of the instance is an Amazon EBS volume, created from an Amazon EBS snapshot. An AMI is backed by Instance Store means that the root device of the instance is an Instance Store volume, created from a template stored in Amazon S3. It's recommended using AMIs backed by EBS, as they launch faster and use persistent storage. AMI supports one of two types of virtualization, their hardware virtual machine or HVM, and paravirtual or PV. The main differences between HVM and PV AMIs are the way they boot, and whether they can take advantage of special hardware extensions for better performance. HVM AMIs are presented with a fully virtualized set of hardware, and boot by executing the master boot record of the root block device of your image. HVM guests can take advantage of hardware extensions, such as enhanced networking and GPU processing, that provide fast access to the underlying hardware on the host system. All instance types including previous and current generation support HVM AMIs. All current generation instance types only support HVM. Paravirtual AMIs boot with a special bootloader, which starts the boot cycle, and then chain loads the kernel on your image. Paravirtual guests can run on host hardware that doesn't have explicit support for virtualization. However, they cannot take advantage of special hardware extensions, such as enhanced networking or GPU processing. There are a few previous generation instance types support paravirtual. All current generation instance types don't support paravirtual. For the best performance, AWS recommends you to use current generation instance types and HVM AMIs when you launch new instances. Amazon EC2 provides you with flexible, cost-effective, and easy-to-use data storage options for your instances. We have Amazon EBS, Amazon EC2 Instance Store, Amazon EFS File System, and Amazon S3. Each option has a unique combination of performance and durability. These storage options can be used independently or in combination. When you launch an instance from AMI, a root storage device is created. The root storage device contains all the information necessary to boot the instance. You can attach additional storage volumes to store data either at the time you create the instance or for the running instance. Amazon EBS stands for Elastic Block Store. It allows you to create volumes and attach them to EC2 instances. EBS volumes behave like raw and unformatted block devices that can be used as both root storage and additional storage. EBS volumes persist even after you stop or terminate the EC2 instance. It is recommended for quickly accessible and long-term persistence. Amazon EC2 Instance Store is ephemeral storage which provides temporary block-level storage for EC2 instances. Instance Store is like a storage disk physically attached to the host. It can be used as both root storage and additional EC2 storage. Because it is a temporary storage, data is lost when the instance is stopped or terminated. Either EBS or Instance Store is required when you create an instance. Amazon Elastic File System provides scalable network file storage for use with Amazon EC2. You can create an EFS file system and configure instances to mount the file system. You can use an EFS file system as a common data source for workloads and applications running on multiple instances. Amazon Simple Storage Service provides access to reliable, inexpensive and web-scale object storage. You cannot use S3 as a file system and directly attach it to EC2. However, S3 is an important storage service for EC2. For example, you can store backup data of EC2 instances on S3. EC2 uses S3 to store EBS snapshots and instance store backed AMIs. Amazon EBS is the most common storage service used as primary storage for EC2. We will focus more on EBS for now. You can create EBS volumes and attach them to EC2 instances. EBS volumes are well suited for use as the primary storage for file systems, databases, or any applications that require granular access to block-level storage. You can attach multiple volumes to one instance. You can also attach one volume to multiple instances. Only provisioned IOPS SSD volume type can be attached to multi-instances. Volumes are created in a specific availability zone. You can only attach a volume to an instance in the same availability zone. With EBS, you only pay for the storage you consume, at a per gigabyte rate for the total storage you provision every month. Amazon EBS offers a free tier of 30 GB general purpose SSD storage, and 1 GB snapshot for the first 12 months. EBS offers several volume types. Provisioned IOPS SSD or IO1 volume is the highest performance SSD storage. Each provisioned IOPS SSD volume can provide 64,000 maximum IOPS, and 1000 megabytes per second maximum throughput. It's ideal for mission-critical and low-latency workloads, and IO-intensive NoSQL and relational databases, such as Cassandra, MongoDB, MySQL, and Oracle databases. General-purpose SSD or GP2 volume is the performance balance SSD storage. Each general-purpose SSD volume can provide 16,000 maximum IOPS and 250 megabytes per second maximum throughput. It's ideal for a wide range of low-latency transactional workloads, such as boot volumes, small and medium databases, development and testing environments. Throughput-optimized HDD or SD1 volume is the low-cost magnetic HDD storage. Each throughput-optimized HDD volume can provide 500 maximum IOPS, and 500 megabytes per second maximum throughput. It's designed for frequently accessed throughput-intensive workloads, such as log processing, ETL jobs, big data, Hadoop MapReduce, Apache Kafka, and data warehouse. Cold HDD or SC1 volume is the lowest cost HDD storage. Each cold HDD volume can provide 250 maximum IOPS and 250 megabytes per second maximum throughput. It's designed for less frequently accessed workload with large cold datasets. Both throughput-optimized HDD and cold HDD cannot be used as a boot volume. There is also a legacy EBS type called magnetic standard volume. This is the previous generation volume type. AWS recommends using current generation volume types for the best performance. EBS volumes provide a few benefits over instance store volumes. When you create an EBS volume, it's automatically replicated within its availability zone, to prevent data loss due to any single point of hardware failure. EBS volume can persist independently from the life of an instance. You will pay for the data persistence. You can modify the persistence behavior of both root volume and additional volumes, when an instance is terminated. You can create encrypted EBS volumes with encryption mechanisms. All EBS volume types support encryption. You can create snapshots of an EBS volume as volume backup. They are stored in S3 across multiple availability zones, managed by AWS. These snapshots are incremental. For example, when you initially create a snapshot of a volume, the entire data is added to the snapshot. Later on, when you modified a portion of data and create another snapshot, only the modified data is added to the snapshot. You can also create EBS volume from a snapshot. The EBS volume will be exactly the same as the original EBS volume. Snapshots of the encrypted volume are automatically encrypted. Volume restored from an encrypted snapshot is automatically encrypted. You can flexibly modify volume types, sizes and IOPS on live EBS volumes without any service interruption. In this episode, we've learned Amazon Machine Image and EBS volumes. You can launch EC2 instances with Amazon Machine Images or AMIs. An AMI provides you consistent configuration necessary to launch an instance. You can customize your EC2 instance, then create an AMI from the EC2 instance as a standardized image. Public AMIs are created by AWS and available for all AWS customers. Paid AMIs in AWS Marketplace are created by third-party software vendors. Shared AMIs are created and shared by other AWS accounts. Private AMIs are created in your AWS account. An AMI can be either backed by EBS or Instance Store. If you launch an instance from AMI backed by EBS, you will create an instance with the root device that is an EBS volume. It's recommended using EBS-backed AMIs to create EC2 instances. There are two virtualization types, HVM and paravirtual AMIs. It's recommended using HVM AMIs, as they leverage hardware extension to fast access the underlying hardware. AWS offers different EC2 storage options for different purposes. EBS is the primary EC2 storage option for quickly accessible and long-term persistence. Instance Store is temporary EC2 block storage. EFS is the network file system that can be used to share workloads between EC2 instances. S3 is a reliable web-scale object storage. EC2 uses S3 to store EBS snapshots and Instance Store-backed AMIs. Root volume contains all the information necessary to boot the instance. You can attach additional volumes to your EC2 instance for storing data. You can create multiple EBS volumes and attach them to an instance. You can also attach one EBS volume to multiple instances. EBS offers several volume types. General purpose SSD is suited for a wide range of workloads, such as boot volume and small-medium databases. Provisioned IOPS SSD is suited for mission-critical low latency and high-throughput workloads. Throughput-optimized HDD is suited for frequently accessed, throughput-intensive workloads. Cold HDD is suited for less frequently accessed large datasets for cost saving. Magnetic Standard is the last generation storage type. EBS volumes provide a few benefits, including data availability, persistence, encryption, snapshots, and flexibility. Okay, that's all for AMI and EBS volumes. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.
Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you liked the video, please help us and hit the like button. If you want to watch more tutorials, please subscribe to the Cloudemy TV channel. Make sure to turn on the notification and stay tuned. At Cloudemy, we're passionate about cloud and AI technology. Please share your feedback and thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to watch. Happy watching and happy learning.